Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I think we're going to get started. Thank you very much for joining me for our information session for our user experience design program here at the School of Continuing Studies at York University. What we're going to be doing today in terms of an agenda is, of course, I'm going to introduce myself in just a minute, but I will go through the presentation and then I'll leave some time at the end for any questions and answers, and I'll be able to answer some of the questions that the audience has in terms of the program and so forth. So let's just start with introductions. And my name is Marina De Bona. I'm a program manager for this exciting new program in UX design. And we are here today to talk a little bit more about our program, of course. I'll talk about UX design and what that is, the recent growth that we've had in UX jobs. Why would you choose York University as your choice of educational institutions to take a program in UX design? Who our target audience is. We'll talk about the program structure and give you a little bit more information on who our instructors are in the program, and then of course how to register for the program. So before we delve deep into the UX program, I did want to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about York University. I'm not sure how many people on this call are familiar with York and the fact that we do have a really rich history here at York. We're the second largest university in Ontario, and we are the third largest university in Canada. And York is known for its academic excellence, and 98% of the professors that teach here at the university have the highest educational qualification in their field of study. And we also have a very rich research history. We have expertise in pedagogy, online learning, and instructional design. We have over 52,000 students that are here at York University, and meaningful and sometimes unexpected careers can result from this cross-discipline programming that we have. So we are very, very innovative in our course design. And of course, we provide as many diverse experiential learning opportunities as we can. In terms of the School of Continuing Studies, we are located on York University's vibrant Keele campus. We're conveniently located near all the several 400 series highways. We're accessible, of course, by the subway, the GO, York Region, Brampton, and Alviva transit systems. And the School of Continuing Studies, really our mandate is to provide meaningful continuing education opportunities to the public, which combine guided instruction with practical application. All of our programs are designed to develop the well-rounded professional that employers value, with both deep discipline-based knowledge and the broad skills that are required to communicate and be effective within a multidisciplinary team. So a variety of options which can suit your learning style and schedule. Of course, adding a recognized, respected credential such as a York University professional certificate through the School of Continuing Studies has never really been more convenient. So that is, in terms of the School of Continuing Studies, that's basically in a nutshell the types of programs that we offer. So they are targeted to working professionals. And the next slide will give you a bit more information on the other programs that we offer aside from the user experience design program. And in the school, we serve over 2,000 students through our continuing professional education certificates. We also draw students from over 50 countries from around the world. The school has earned international attention for its innovative approach to continuing education and English academic preparation program design. And on the screen are some of the other programs that are offered through the school. We have a cyber program, both a fundamentals and advanced, big data, risk management, dispute resolution, IT audit. Of course, the program that is featured today, the User Experience Design Program, Human Resources Management, Accounting, Business, Public Relations, and Digital and Content Marketing. So our goal in all of our programs is to produce graduates who can write, speak, negotiate, problem solve, make ethical decisions, and think critically. And of course, graduates, they will have the depth of expertise from the experiences that they gain from work within a particular division or unit of the business, as well as any past educational programs that they have completed. So when we conducted the research on what are the most important cross-functional skills in this specific sector, which is UX design, the research indicates that the ones that are on the screen are actually the most important ones. So based on the research, and we also had a very informative meeting with our advisory committee that actually helps us and guides us in terms of the academic and the academic oversight for this program, they indicated that logic and problem solving, primary research, active listening, strategic thinking, and emotional and social intelligence, these were the top 5 cross-functional skills that were the most important for a UX designer to have. So what we did is that we have integrated these 5 cross-functional skills aside from other cross-functional skills, but these 5, because they were noted as the most important, they have been integrated into our program through various methods, such as different assignments. But it really is very, very thoughtfully integrated, and students will be able to practice these cross-functional skills in different ways. So the cross-functional skills, like I mentioned, very, very important for the T-shaped professional. Those cross-functional skills are the top of the T, and the bottom of the T are the technical UX design skills that you will be taught in our program. So let's move on to the meat of the information webinar, and let's start with, what is user experience design? And for those of you that don't know what user experience design is, it is the process of enhancing user satisfaction with a product by improving the usability, accessibility, and the desirability provided with the interaction with that product. So it's the practice of designing products where the main focus of the design is placed, of course, on the user experience. So having said that, our certificate in user experience design covers all the core areas for career success, giving you the knowledge and the expertise, okay, to first produce a portfolio of work that effectively applies UX best practices and processes to meet business needs across multiple industries and product types. You will be able to evaluate and utilize relevant methodologies such as design thinking, participatory design, and the Moscow methodology. You will be able to demonstrate best practices in visual design and system design. You will be able to formulate user personas. You'll be able to explain how different design systems function and determine their appropriate usage, and demonstrate the cross-functional skills that I mentioned on that other slide. Now, according to the research that we've conducted through Burning Glass, employment in the area of UX is expected to remain very strong as more organizations make the digital transformation to offer a seamless multi-channel experience. So between 2017 and currently in 2020, the GTA job postings in UX, user experience design, have increased quite a bit. We're looking at, triple-digit growth in this field. 9 out of 10 managers are hiring UX designers. And then, of course, UX jobs are set to double in the next few years. So definitely, this is a very growing field. Based on the research, there are a lot of jobs, a lot of recent growth in UX jobs. And so this is definitely a program that is, leading edge and very desired by employers. Now, the York difference, and why should you choose York University for your professional development needs? Some of the reasons why you should choose York is first because all of our programs are cohort based. So this program is cohort based, and what that means is that you will start and finish the program with the same group of people. And really the benefits of being in the same class with the same group of people with the same instructors is huge, because you'll be able to really gel with all of the students. You'll be able to build a community of practice. So there's a lot of really great benefits to the cohort model. The second one is that we have accelerated learning. So you'll finish this entire program in 8 months, which is great. And the third is that we've integrated real world projects into the program so that you'll be using real world kind of examples and projects with real employers as well. And I'll talk a little bit about how we've done that. We have experienced practitioners that teach in our program. All of our instructors are working full time in this field. The program is very flexible. Like I said, it's accelerated, but also flexible. It's part-time, mostly online. There are some in-class sessions that are required, and I'll talk a little bit more about them later on in another slide. Let's just go through high level. Again, what are the unique aspects of this certificate? One, we've included all of those cross-functional skills that I mentioned earlier. That's a huge bonus. The program is blended, so you'll have work-life balance. You'll be able to still work full-time, and then the in-class sessions are held on the weekend. And then our research also noted that UX design is a very collaborative process, so that face-to-face component is going to become much more important in the program. We have more in-depth coverage of topics. Each of our courses are a little bit longer, but they provide the opportunity to delve deeper into topics as compared to some of our competitors. We follow the design thinking methodology. We've incorporated design sprints into the curriculum as well. And we use Ripen, which is an amazing platform that connects employers with our students so that our students can actually work on real-time, real projects with real employers. Now, the user experience design is a great career option for people from a variety of industries. The certificate is ideal for anyone who currently works in a creative field like graphic or web design or web development. People in strategic client-facing roles also would be interested in this program, like project managers, strategists, and consultants are also a great fit. And a little bit more information on this, the program can enhance the careers of people with experience in for example, creative professionals, primarily graphic designers working already in a digital marketing setting or currently working in print who want to get into a UX role, which is perceived as more strategic. Product managers, they are product managers for digital products, software as a service, enterprise software, game design, who want to better understand UX to help with a job as a product manager. And strategist consultants that are client facing, they work in management consulting roles, helping clients with digital transformation. They would be looking for professional development to better understand the UX process so that they can better help with client needs assessments and leveraging internal resources for product delivery. And lastly, web developers that are working on front end or full stack. They are working with a development team that closely works with a UX team. Their motivation could be professional development to better understand the UX process better to help them do their job better. Now, we know that finding time for continuing education isn't easy, so we make it easier by offering a program that works around your commitments. The Certificate in User Experience Design is an 8-month part-time program taken mostly online. You'll come to our Kiel campus in Toronto at the end of each course, so there's 8 Saturdays in total. This innovative model combines the benefits of online study with intensive in-class time, reducing your time commitment, traveling to campus while supporting your learning and peer collaboration. So the 8 weekend days, actually, they're all on our website. I'll give you the direct link later on to the website and how to register for the program, and it'll indicate all the actual Saturdays that are required. So these are the 4 courses that are in our program. The first course is Fundamentals of UX Design. And in this course, students will learn the tools, practices, and disciplines involved in the practice and theory of user experience design. UX design is the theory and practice of designing an emergent experience by carefully selecting and synchronizing intersecting points between a human experiencer and a technological system. Students will get an overview of the wide range of disciplines involved in the theory and practice of UX design and learn to explain their interactions. Students will gain foundational knowledge required to successfully complete the remaining 3 practical courses in the program. The next course, Course 2, UX Design Research. Students will learn how to conduct, synthesize, and share qualitative research with design and product teams. Students will tackle the differences between quantitative and qualitative research and cover a variety of common research methods used within product and agency environments. Students will gain hands-on experience writing a research plan, discussion guides, and conducting user interviews. In addition, students will learn how to synthesize the findings and develop themes and strategic direction that emerge from the data and practice sharing these findings in written and oral format. The third course is Visual Design, Wireframing, and Prototyping, and students here will gain an understanding of the full spectrum of creating various wireframe fidelities, mocks, and design validating artifacts. Using a collaborative approach, students will practice how to translate their ideas and preliminary concepts into meaningful user interfaces to support business goals and user needs. Students will learn the fundamental principles and theories and gain hands-on experience with industry standards for visual design, interactive design, and usability testing methodologies. Students will learn techniques on how to get participant feedback from prototyping to develop and leverage design solutions according to insights and collected data. And lastly, students will learn design systems and establish a strategy. And the last course is Applied UX Design. And students in this course will investigate the practical aspects of innovation and how design tools and methods can be used to deploy a viable product or a solution. Design processes and techniques will be put into practice through various applied projects. Students will present their design concept verbally as well as visually at a professional level. Students will evaluate a product for customer insight, mechanical UX features, marketing context, and design aesthetics, and present the new concepts as realized through the design innovation process. And in this course, there is a final presentation which will be made representing a high level of professional finish, including but not limited to drawings, marketing materials, sketch models, and finished solutions for a real life industry partner. So basically everything that you learn in course 1, 2, and 3 gets all wrapped up into course number 4, where you're actually creating a final product that you could actually use as in your portfolio when you are looking for a job in this field. And as I mentioned in course number 4, we've integrated experiential education into the program that allows our students to bring their work experience to life. We have a collaboration with Ripen, a company that helps students connect and engage with employers through authentic project-based experiences. So therefore, in course number 4, students will be integrating this into the course as a major assessment so that students will have a portfolio to show a prospective employer. So moving on to instructor expertise and who our esteemed instructors are. We have Carmen, who is the instructor for course number 1, and he's been a designer and researcher for more than a decade, and he's achieved degrees in computer science. He's got a PhD from University of Toronto, and he is currently working in a small company based in Markham called Orbit Group, where he is leading a team of designers. So that's Carmen. The second course is UX Design Research, and Alicia, who currently works for Shopify, she's a senior designer at Shopify. She is teaching the research course, and she's been in this field for over 8 years, has helped some of Canada's biggest brands, and is applying her experience and philosophy to that senior designer role at Shopify, and we're very lucky also to have her teaching in the program. In the third course, we have Philippe, who is also a designer, design educator. He is currently working for a design firm here in Toronto, and he teaches the third course, visual design, wireframing, and prototyping, and again brings all of his expertise to the classroom. And then we have the fourth course, which is the applied course, and that is taught by Rahim. He's also works for a design firm, and he has lots of experience both in Canada and the US, and he has developed a great course wrapping everything up into the applied UX design course. So in terms of our registration and our next offerings, our program, you can enroll online at that following link, continue.yorku.ca/certificates/UX design. But if you go to our main website, you can find the UX design program. The tuition for all 4 courses is $43.96, and there may be some extra if there's some courses that have books, require textbooks, others don't, but we've tried to keep that at a minimum. And so I would budget probably $200 for the program in terms of books. If you are a York University alumni, we do have a 10% alumni discount, so just give us a call for the alumni code. Winter is still open. We are very close to selling out. The next offering will be fall 2020, and the full schedules are all available, like I mentioned, on our website. So if you're interested in knowing about those Saturdays, please check our website. If you have further questions after this webinar, please contact Mike Kosiba. He is our Continuing Studies Advisor. He can be contacted at continue@yorku.ca. 416-736-5616 is our telephone number, so feel free to give us a call as well and ask for Mike, and he'll be able to answer all your questions. So that brings us to the end of our information webinar, and I would be happy to take any questions from the audience. Okay, I have a question about the software that might be used in the program, for example, for wireframing. So, what I would recommend is all the information on the actual software that might be used in the program. I don't have it right here in front of me, but I can tell you that if you contact Mike, he has a list of all of the softwares that we will be using in the third course, which is the visual design course. Okay, so if you could kindly just flip Mike an email at continue.yorku.ca if you're interested in knowing what kind of software or applications might be used in the program for the third course in particular, please contact Mike and he will be able to send you the list. The second question, what kind of job search support do you offer? We don't have a formal like career center through the School of Continuing Studies. York University at large does, and so they provide some of our students with support. So you could access support through the Career Center here at York University. I have a question about, on average, how many hours a week our students need to commit to the program. Again, it varies just based on some anecdotal data that I have from the previous cohort. Students spend 7 to 9 hours a week doing reading and preparing for any kind of assignments and participating in the online discussion forum. So the time that's online is actually asynchronous. We have an instructor, of course, that's moderating the discussions, but there is a participation component to the marking assessment in each of the courses. So 7 to 9 hours would probably be an average. If you don't have any experience in UX design and don't work in graphic design, but want to get into this field, would taking the certificate be too difficult? No, I don't think so. In fact, I think that we provide a really great foundation in the first course that will help kind of anchor you for courses 2, 3, and 4. So even if you don't have experience in this field, it doesn't mean that this program is not for you. So if you're interested in getting into this field, we've designed the program in such a way that the foundation course, like I said, provides a very good anchor. So I hope that answers your question. We have a question about scholarships that are available for continuing studies courses. No, right now we don't have any scholarships that are available for continuing studies. However, if you are a York alumni, we do have a 10% discount that we offer our York alumni. Do you have a grant for PR recent immigrants? Is there financial assistance? This is a part-time program, so unfortunately, because it's not full-time, and if you're an international student, it's going to be difficult for you to get a visa for this program because it doesn't meet the requirements. It's not a full-time program. It's considered part-time. Is it possible to do 2 certificates at the same time? I guess if you have the time to do 2 certificates and you're not working full time, I would not recommend doing 2 certificates if you're working full time because it is a commitment to do 1 certificate if you're working full time. So if you're not working full time, I would say 2 certificates at the same time can be done as long as there's no overlap between dates and you don't miss any of the in-class dates. I'm not too sure what program you would do in addition to UX design, but yes, totally possible if you're not working full time. Will we need to learn coding languages? Absolutely not. You do not need to learn coding languages in this program. Will we be working with teachers to evaluate the portfolio and the resume? Absolutely, of course. You'll be working with your instructor closely to evaluate your portfolio. What size is each cohort? Normally, we started off last year, we had a cohort of about 25 students. This year, we're looking at a cohort of probably around 35 students, 35, 40 students. Can you explain more about the portfolio and how that's going to be approached? Yes, people will work with real companies on an assignment, and that's done in course number 4, and that's through Ripen. So Ripen connects our university, our school, with real employers that are looking for projects for students to do. If you have any other questions that have not been covered in this webinar, please reach out to Mike. He is a great resource. He can answer any questions that you have. We also have a sample course outlines that he can send you if you're interested in taking a look at those as well. And I really hope that you'll make a decision that York University is the program that you're interested in and that you'll join us either in the winter or in the fall. Thank you very much for joining me today. I really appreciate all your time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.